Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. How's it going? This is Ravens One, aka AJ, back with another video. Um, and today, as you can see, I am doing my playoff predictions. This is my bracket. Of course, you can see the wild card, divisional round, conference championship, and Super Bowl at the top. I guess I'll start off. I am going to take. We'll start off with the AFC first, and then we'll go to the NFC. I think the AFC is going to be a lot less controversial than the NFC might be, because I do think there's going to be a lot more upsets than the NFC. AFC, I'm going to take Jaguars here. I trust Doug Pearson more than I trust Brandon Staley. Jaguars have been a lot hotter the last couple weeks. Chargers dealt with a couple injuries. Week 18, a couple guys are questionable for Chargers. I think that Week 18 game against the Broncos is stupid. They should have rested their starters. I'm going to take the Jaguars here. I think they're going to get it done against the Chargers. Bengals Ravens. I am going to take the Bengals. I gonna take the Bengals mainly because of one person, that's Lamar Jackson. He was questionable to start the week. I think they're going to downgrade him to doubtful. Harbaugh said it's going to be a long shot for him to play, which is absolutely disappointing. I was really hoping he'd return this week. But if Lamar Jackson can't play, Ravens are going to get absolutely killed. I don't trust. It's all last week against St. Brown. It does not look good. And and obviously Huntley is our second best quarterback on our roster. However, I trust him more in short term situations as like a short term quarterback than I do in long stretches of time. And if the Ravens are going to get past, they need Lamar Jackson, and if he's out, then they won't. Bills Dolphins, I am going to take Buffalo here. I think this is pretty simple. Tua's out this week. Teddy Bridgewater is questionable. Skylar Thompson against the Bills. I do not like that matchup at all. Josh Allen. Dolphins defense has not looked good at all. Josh Allen is going to kill the Dolphins on defense, and the Dolphins on offense is going to get absolutely slaughtered by the Bills. I think this may be a bit low scoring due to Dolphins defense trying to keep them in the game, but eventually, once Josh Allen gets going, the Dolphins are going to completely fall apart, and the Bills are going to steamroll them on the way to the divisional round. Divisional round, I am going to take the Bills here. I think this is going to be a very good game. I think it's going to come down to wire, possibly overtime. Both these teams are going to go back and forth. It's going to come down to the wire in a crucial situation. I think in this crucial situation where us the ball last will win it, whether that be the Bills winning it or the Bengals winning it. But I think it's going to come down to if Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and the Bills offense will produce, and I think they will. I had the Bills moving on to the conference championship. I'm going to take Kansas City here against Jacksonville. This is a pretty easy decision. Jacksonville does look good, but I don't think they're there yet. They're definitely not at Kansas City's level. I think Kansas City will beat the Jaguars once again. And I think the Jaguars Cinderella story will end there. That they should hang their heads down too low. I think they're going to look really good for the future. Good season for them. Bills Chiefs. I am going to take the Bills. This one, I think with all this momentum, with the Hamlin situation, with knocking down the Bengals, with Kansas City on their doorstep, with and Kansas City not being Kansas City Walt Flynn 1 seed and Walt Flynn 14-3, and with an MVP quarterback in Mahomes. Well, Kansas City definitely strong enough. I think Bills in this game will have more momentum, and I don't think Kansas City is strong enough, and I think the Bills will move on to the Super Bowl. On the NFC side, I'm going to take Tom Brady here. You never bet Tom Brady out. Cowboys do not look. Cowboys got completely killed by Washington with their starters. Tom Tom Brady is going hot into the playoffs. You can never doubt him going in, and I think the Buccaneers will take care of business. I am going to take the Giants on the road to Minnesota. I think Minnesota's defense is going to let them down here. I think Minnesota's offense can keep them in the game, but Giants defense will slow them down a bit. And once the Giants defense does that, then the Vikings defense will get exposed and Giants offense will go off. I think the Giants Giants will beat the Vikings. Vikings defense will get exposed and the Giants will move on. 49ers, I'm going to take the 49ers against Seattle. Seattle has not looked good, especially on offense the last couple weeks. 49ers come in, and this has possibly the hottest team in the NFC. I'm going to say the 49ers move on. I'm going to take the Eagles here against the Giants. Eagles swept the Giants in the regular season. Yes, they didn't look as strong as the Giants starters last week, but they were being at home, first seed, first round bye. And if their offense can get cooking, Eagles are gonna win. Buccaneers 49ers, this was a very good toss-up. I think this game will be closer than it was in the regular season game, but 49ers will still come out on top. I'm gonna say 49ers come out on top, 49ers, Eagles, and the Conference Championship. I'm gonna take the Eagles here. Brock Purdy had a nice Cinderella run. He has a good momentum of a freight train going into the playoffs. He's gonna look really good going through. But I think this is where a Cinderella story ends against the Eagles. Bills Eagles is my Super Bowl, and I am going to be taking the Bills. The Bills is my Super Bowl 57 prediction. I believe I had Bills Rams last year. This time it's Bills Eagles. But yeah, that's my prediction here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Take care. I'll look out for my next video. See ya.